Let's go through some of the questions of Cycle 4B together. This one. Which of the following are the advantages of batch processing? First of all, you need to know the meaning of batch processing. Batch processing will usually handle the data after a specific period of time. Therefore, the data most likely not up to date, and so job can be scheduled when the computer is left behind. This one is correct because we handled it at a specific period of time. And then the second options, time lag between inputting data and getting the processed data output. Very obvious, this is not an advantage. And C, work can be done offline, so less stress is imposed on the processor. This one is correct. And finally, errors in data input cannot be handled immediately. This one is a properties of batch processing, but is not an advantage. So the answer should be A and C. Next question. In this question, this time it asks you about the advantage of real-time processing. What is real-time processing? Real-time processing is we will process the data immediately right after we receive the data. So information is up to date is an advantage and correct. Only one action can be taken at a time. Actually, this one is not correct because several actions can be run simultaneously. And option C, the computer has to be 24 hours standby. Actually, this is a properties of real-time processing, but it's not an advantage. And finally, option D, errors in data input can be identified immediately. This one is an advantage. As I mentioned before, real-time processing will process the data immediately. Next question. Question 6. Which of the following is a characteristic of batch processing? This time, we are not asking you about the advantage. It's asking you about the characteristics. Information is always up to date. This one is not correct. This is only correct for real-time processing. And lower system cost than real-time processing system. This one is correct. Incorrect data can be corrected immediately. Not correct. Again, for real-time only. And finally, option D, no delayed. Very obvious with this word, not correct. So only option B is the correct characteristics for batch processing. And the final question is this one. This is the final questions I want to go through with you for the homework Cycle 4B. A system is converted from batch processing to real-time processing. From batch to real-time. Which of the statements below is incorrect? The first one, real-time processing is more easier to use. This one, very obvious. Not correct. So, this one, incorrect. The cost of system is increased. Correct. Because real-time processing, usually the system needs to be run for 24 hours. This will increase the cost of the system. And the response time is shortened. This one is correct. Usually, the response time is immediate. And finally, option D, the information in the system is both up to date. This one again is correct. So only option A is not correct in this case. That's all the feedback for Cycle 4B homework.